I am so sorry for the loss of your dear friend.
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
just amazing. You know, you just saw the clip with Whoopi Goldberg and
Yeah.
Billy Crystal. Robin was, I founded Comic Relief with Robin, Whoopi, and Billy, and we have raised over $70 million because of their efforts. So people know him as a comedian, as a wonderful dramatic actor, but he was also really a real humanitarian and helped a lot of people, which even makes this more shocking. But in a way, I got to tell you, there's a long history of depression with comedians to begin with, and comedians themselves
Why is that,
talk
Bob?
about this. Well, I'll tell you exactly why. Harold Ramis, who just passed not that recently, a little while ago, Harold was one of the original board members of Comic Relief, and Harold would always believe very much that the comedian, when you trace the stand-up comedian back, at one point he was the class clown. And if you trace the class clown back either further than that you will find that there's a history of depression in the family, and usually with the mother. The mother is usually depressed, and I understand this was the case also with Robin. And because the mother's depressed, the young boy tries to cheer mom up, tries to be a clown.
Coping mechanism, perhaps, to life back at home and dealing with family issues, and then, you know, fast forward to someone like Robin Williams, right? And you had said before, and it's hard for us to, I say us fans, but you knew the guy, you loved the guy, but you were saying earlier on CNN that, you know, if you were in an elevator and it was just the two of you, he wouldn't talk. But the second a second person or a third person came in, boom, it was the audience, and he came alive.
He was a true performer. Robin had no social skills whatsoever. I knew Robin for over 35 years, and yet he could not handle being one-on-one with a person.
Even
he would
you?
freeze. Oh yeah, even me. Even you would. It'd be like being with a total stranger in an elevator. It was so odd. But if another person came in, then all of a sudden you were an audience, and Robin could become alive. That's why he was so good at what his psychological imperative in life had to be to perform. This is why he was so good at it. And, you know, he was bipolar, and of course, when you get in a situation, his highs were highs, and unfortunately, his lows were very, very low.
So as a dear friend who's known him for 35+ years, you, Billy, Whoopi, you know, whoever else who have known him and loved him and worked with him, do you just know, as sort of the Robin Williams inner circle, how he is one-on-one, and you all just sort of deal accordingly?
Well, you don't know. You didn't know it was going to lead to this, of course, because Robin, comedy is the best of hiding. You know, comedy is there to kind of relieve the stress and tension. That's why he's there. We have a line in comedy that's saying there are no jokes. You know, and the comedians are very, very serious when they are, many of them, when they are not on stage. You know, very different kind of people. In Robin's case, he was very much that loner until, like I said, until another person came in the room, two people. It had to be at least two people, and then he would start performing and he'd be fine. So I could see why this could happen in the middle of the night, him alone, no audience, and just crashing, and let alone the alcohol problem. And, you know, we've heard Robin's been very honest about going into rehab and joking about it and his depression. And I think, in a way, Brooke, this is one of the reasons why we are really shocked about this, because you thought, oh, well, Robin's going through that, but he's handling it, obviously, because the way he's talking about. He was very good at covering up.
One would think it's fixed, but not, sadly.
No, no.